Hello, it's Brennan from Tech Buzz Ireland. Today we have the Roku Express, which is a fast streaming, high definition streaming made easy. So it's a method of streaming live TV, sports, music, movies, as with the likes of Sairview, free to air channels, combo boxes. You pay for the hardware itself, and that allows you, with no follow up subscription, that you can watch a variety of channels. So it's minimal cost to set it up there at the moment. You have the option to set up to pay for additional services there. So you can pay for the likes of Netflix and other subscriptions. So the box itself gives you a variety of different channels, whether it's the likes of BBC Player, Sky News, ITV, and obviously Netflix there. Comes with the HDMI. Easy setup, plug in, connect to the internet, start streaming. Display in the box gives you simple design with more features and apps than the competition. Easy setup, 1080p HD, voice search on the mobile app and thousands of things. Free live TV, unbiased search, and this is what's actually in the box. Roku Express, streaming player, remote with preset channels, shortcut batteries, 2AA batteries, and there. With that in mind, here's one I prepared earlier, the remote control. One thing in the remote is it's got the Netflix button, Google Play service, other options, Spotify there, and it's the remote control. Comes with batteries, and this is the main unit itself. Plug that using the connections into the back of your TV, HDMI, and you send a USB lead, batteries there as well, and your connector. Comes with your quick start guide, gives you some information. In the box as well, standard HDMI lead, and you got your USB power lead, which works similar to your older phone connections for USB lead. So that's the basic unit itself. What we'll do now is set it up, and we'll see what kind of channels we can get on it. The setup is quite standard. You connect the HDMI lead directly from the back of the Roku box from the junction. You also connect making sure that that's looking forward to your remote control, HDMI to your connection, and just starting the configuration, which is put in English. This is actually where it's looking for a wireless network going down through which of your networks. And we'll connect on. And we'll connect. That's your standard connection, wireless connecting. And obviously it's updating the general software from there, which is actually moving quite quickly. So it's picking up the resolution of the TV, and it's giving me an automatic for an OK option. And it's updating the different channels for downloading channels settings. Once the setup has been done, these are the main screens that you're actually seeing. You can search through, which is interesting, to search by movie, actor, TV, streaming channels, and settings. So within the settings, we can compare a new device. You can go down to check connection, themes, screensaver. So actually we put a different variety of themes in there: display type, audio, payment. Payment is probably one of those ideas that I'm not overly crazy on, but if you want to have additional channels, you can use that option there. And we'll go back to the home screen, and obviously we'd recognize most of the main channels here. You can add additional ones there, scrolling down through it, and you can log in. This is where it can get a little bit, having a keyboard or something else might actually work, because when you're trying to enter in your details here using your standard the remote control, it can actually be quite slow. You do get used to it, you do get a bit of speed, but it does take a little bit of etc. to set that up there.
It's George's turn to hide.
Just on the normal logging into Netflix there at the moment, just picking any random program here at the moment. Just see how we get into it. We won't go into too much of it just for being picked up to see. So we go back. And we've got other options here on the menu. And even going into like the Sky News, we've got some options there. Flicking through it is quite good. The remote control has a good actually range, so you can actually stand back a good bit from the TV and just clicking in. And we'll just go in and see. Which is, so it's actually quite quick going into it. We don't have a delay that you might expect a processor picking it up, trying to figure out how about it. Could be with broadband, having a reasonable broadband, and having the box itself, which is quite good. That there's not this buffering and buffering that could take a few minutes. Getting back onto the main screen with the remote is just a matter of pressing the home screen here, and the remote. So you've got directly into Netflix and Google Play and other services. So you can go in. You don't have the volume directly on this remote control, which means that if you want to use it, you've got to use the TV remote. At the end of the world, but most times you'd set the unit up to work. From the home screen, we've got lots of different options going down, and we can go down to search, movies, search channels, back, and within here you can get lost for a good while because you go into different areas and you continue on. You start picking some different choice. Obviously some are actually, you can subscribe to a variety of different channels, and some are actually free in these particular areas. Nice list there, so it could have keep you, obviously with likes of Netflix and other options, you've got a fair idea of what you can actually do. Go back. At any stage, if you do get lost, the home button is there, and there is shortcuts directly to different stations, different ideas. If you wanted like Sky Sports, etc., you can, but they're all subscription services add-ons. They wouldn't be your typical there. And obviously the search function is quite good, so if you've got something that you do specifically want to do, you have the option. Overall, this is fairly good. Speed-wise is actually a surprise, a lot faster than I actually expected. The remote control, typing in details is quite slow, but in saying that, it does work fairly good. Slight niggle is having to add your credit card details or your PayPal account, setting it up there. That would be a slight thing I'm not crazy on. But if you are planning of subscription service, it just makes life an awful lot easier for other channels. But certainly switching off, switching on very quickly, very smooth operation. I haven't noticed any lags or delays. And when you do go into a particular program, it is fairly quickly on that. Thank you for watching. Tech Buzz Ireland.